Checking in with Bandits Captain Steve Priolo, who's waterside. That's not a bad place to be, Steve. How are things?
Things are great. The weather's been nice. It's getting a little cold out though, and thought we were going to get summer pretty quick, but it seems like it's going to be cold for another couple days.
Yeah, it's the year of unexpected things, right? And
Yeah, exactly.
so I have to wonder, as the captain of the group, are you like largely responsible for checking in on all your teammates during a time like this?
No, absolutely not. No, we have a good group chat going, but there's a lot of guys that are pretty vocal on that, like Dane Smith and Josh Byrne and Corey Small, and they like to keep things going. Obviously, I'm a big participant in it, but like those guys lead the charge for the Zoom calls and the different meets and different things like that, just to stay in touch and stay buddies, right?
Mm-hmm. What are you missing, or maybe better yet, who are you missing most out of the group? Like when you guys, I mean, you guys are weekend warriors, right? So like, who's the guy that you can't wait to hang out with on the weekends?
That's always a tough one, right? Like you can't really pick out your guys, but you know what it might be? It might be Vino. He's with like playing with him now.
Mm-hmm.
You see the professionalism that he brings, and trust me, every single guy on the team is fun. But when you see Vino, you're constantly learning from him and learning like how you can be a better person, how you can be a better leader, and be a better player, right, all around. So
Yep.
maybe I'm missing being in touch with him, but he's sending us different workouts and different things to keep going. So
he was the first one that we did these, checking in Skypes with. And, even I felt, and not that I haven't, been around him or talked to him or heard the stories from you guys, but I kind of felt intimidated too, because of course, in the middle of the call, he moves the camera to show the gym that he's built right behind, so it's kind of like, he just kind of ever so gently tries to push you to do the right thing, huh?
He's just always bringing that professionalism.
Yeah, it's impressive. Tell me about where you thought the group was at before everything came to a screeching halt.
Well, in all honesty, I thought we were good in the locker room. We were banged up. You know what I mean? We had some injuries and different things like that. So, you know what I mean? A 1 week break might have been nice for us, but this is way too much because of the talent that we have in that room. When we're healthy and we're going, like last year was a good year. This year was shaping up to be another really good year. And you only get so many opportunities that, your team's going to put the money into keeping everybody around. Right. So it sucks to, so far it sucks to lose the season. Right. But, I don't think we're going to see anybody going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, it really is hard. I mean, we all want to be optimistic, and I think now our optimism turns to almost, quite frankly, other things, right? Like overall health of those around us, and so it's hard to put an onus on focusing on salvaging the playoffs or something like that. But you're athletes, you're driven to do that. You also had a little injury, earlier in the year, which is rare. You've been the Iron Man for this group. I'm assuming then that's kind of why you were anxious to keep going here, because you were back and the group was going to get healthy.
Man, I have so much pent up energy right now. It's crazy. It's like I haven't been injured in so long, and then I have my surgery, and then I get hit in the eye with a ball, and it's like, okay, two things within like a month of each other, right? So, and then you get a little bit of the season back, and then it's kind of taken away from you, and you're just hitting your stride, right? I'm just coming back from all those injuries. I'm feeling better. I'm running better. I'm getting my wind back. So it kind of sucks to have that taken from me. And I was talking to my wife about it today because we've been going for a lot of runs and a lot of different exercises and like CrossFit type style things. And I'm like, I don't know if I should be doing this yet. Like I'm trying to figure out, like, because you want to be in your peak come next season, but you can't get out of shape. But I can't sustain the high peak that I can go for in the next like 8 months, let's say, whatever it is, to get back. So I'm trying to figure out all that, when to come down from it, and then when to ramp it back up before maybe the next season starts.
Yeah, but it's nice to have somebody that wants to do the training with you, so that's good.
Yeah, she's constantly driving me. There's no stopping with her.
All right, what else is keeping you busy? I mean, obviously you're lakeside, but multimedia. Is it movies? Is it music? Is it TV shows? Books? What's occupying some time?
You know what? It's honestly just getting stuff done around the house. Like it's been so satisfying being able to get. We just moved to this place 2 years ago, and you never really have the time to get all these things done. Like I have to put my docs in. There's a lot of work to be done. Like outside, right? And I'm constantly just piddling, I call it. I'm always piddling. So it's like, yeah, we'll watch a movie at night, whatever it is, but I'll fall asleep halfway through. Doesn't really get to me. And the social media part of it, like, it's fun for a little bit, and I'll do it, and I'll videotape the runs, but then I'll just forget about it for 2 weeks, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just supposed to be doing that stuff. Like, I'm supposed to be engaged with the fans because it is fun and it is addictive. But
Yeah.
I just get too drawn to outside, right? Like,
Mm.
I'd rather take the quad out or take the boat out or do something like that that's engaging me in the outdoors.
Well, at least you're in a good place for that. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to be able to say that right now, but we're all just pushing forward. Thank you for the time, as always, Steve,
Yeah.
and we'll see you in Bandit Land soon.
Yeah, I don't mean to tell everybody to go outside and do things. I'm fortunate enough that there's nobody up here, right? So it's like, this are the things that I get to do. We've also been playing a ton of board games and things, right? Like, or
Yeah.
cards or whatever, right? You just do whatever you can to keep your mind going.
Yeah, very good.
Thanks.
All the best,
Thanks
man.
again.
You
No
bet.
problem. Thanks, Duffy. Yeah.